Now, to qualify for our next Ninja Warrior special, you gotta have speed, you gotta have strength, and you gotta have lady parts. Deadly lady parts.
I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja.
So freaking high.
Oh my gosh, I have to cross that? Let's get off this thing. Want to do the zip line?
This is for the women of Ninja Warrior! Now, Midoriya, here I come!
Stealthy like a ninja. Please welcome Sara Underwood, everybody. How are you, Miss Underwood?
Good.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Ninjas don't squeak.
No, can you tell by all that training I had? Don't you think I did really good?
I think you nailed it. I'm tuning in to see how well you did. But I mean, was that the bulk of your preparation? Was screaming in a forest, or was there like a rigorous training thing for running the course?
Yeah, well, the other girl that was with me was Maho Tanaka, and she is a Ninja Warrior, a Women of Ninja Warrior all-star. So she took me to the bottom of Mount Fuji, and we did this training course that was intense. And let me tell you, after doing that course and the actual Women of Ninja Warrior course, I was really prepared for it because it was very similar to Women of Ninja Warrior, except like 40 feet in the air.
Right.
So I was more than prepared.
So extra element of fear as you're screaming and flailing about. Yeah. What do they like? I'm always like. When people run Ninja Warrior, sometimes they go for crazy costumes. Sometimes they're in the skin-tight athletic gear. You're 2007 Playmate of the Year. What exactly was that process like? Was there like a bit of a fashion show? Are we going to see that in a special? Did you try on different outfits?
Yeah,
or?
I'm a girl, so I mean, I try on like 20 outfits before I actually go out. I didn't know what I wanted to wear. I tried on all kinds of things. Like, I went from cowgirl to schoolgirl to superhero.
Did you really consider running the course as
Absolutely.
Daisy Duke? Like,
you should see the costumes that these people run the course in. So
that's
why
going to
not?
snag and pull something, and it's going to be great television, but not a good trip to the ER.
Well, I mean, this was my first time. I wanted to do it in style. I didn't know if I was actually going to do well.
Well, don't spoil what you actually wore, but spoil some of the course for me. Like, how is it different for women? Like, is it ball pits instead of water, and then it's like the log roll is replaced with a pillow fight?
No, it is just as hard as for the men, but
what are the Japanese pillows like? Are they softer than the American pillows? And do all the girls fight at once, or is it one at a time?
Actually, now that you bring that up, this year, instead of doing one person at a time in stage one, I had to compete against 4 or 3 other girls.
What? Oh,
yeah.
You're literally running at the same time?
All 4 people had to run at the same time, so it made it really hard. And let me tell you, I had to go against a professional arm wrestler, an acrobatic person, some like professional frisbee player in Japan.
A frolfer.
And then me. I was against like these crazy people. I was at the top, like with the hardest, the best people, because they kind of put like the people who aren't so good at the beginning.
Right, the jokesters and the celebs, they let them run together.
I was hoping I was going to be.
Right.
No.
But did that help you amp up your game when you're looking around and she's, you know, they're doing...
I was super intimidated.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they sweet at least, or were they, you know, like plucking their mustache hairs before the course and compacts and getting ready for...
They were growling at me.
Yeah, were they like frothing from the mouth and trying to intimidate you?
Yeah, one girl even did like a front flip in front of me, like as we came out. Like everybody has a thing that they do.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
awesome.
Yeah, everybody comes out and like does a thing. She does a front flip, and I was like,
and you did the
I didn't know what to
smile
do,
and stare.
so I did like the En Vogue like model pose. I'm like, what are my qualities?
That is a sweet move. It's better than doing like a girly push-up or something like that. At least you just sold it.
I was like, oh crap.
Were you without spoiling? Were you proud of your run?
I was pleasantly surprised with myself.
Really?
You are going to be surprised.
The Voguer maybe makes it pretty far in the old course, huh? Maybe.
I'll have to see.
It was your first time in Japan, right?
First time.
So was it like culture shock at all? Or were you prepped for it?
It's a beautiful culture. I mean, I'd heard great things about it, but I didn't really know how
trains and the
amazing
tentacles and the
it
drinking,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was the food, and they had some gnarly
That's a pretty big part of Japanese culture, though.
Yeah,
I liked it all except for the height and the sumo wrestling and the speaking in their weird language and whatnot. It was
all right,
weird.
whatever, you know what I mean.
You had a good time,
It's
though.
crazy. Yeah, I had a blast. Yeah, see, look at all the crazy outfits that the people wear there.
That's just a regular Japanese girl, Sarah. That's,
She ran
there's
in
nothing.
that. No, she ran. Yeah, and the bugs. They had these crazy bugs there that were like this big flying around. It was
Well, we're tuning in to watch it. I'm glad you braved the bugs and the back flippers. So thanks for coming on, Sarah, to
Thanks,
chat about it.
Kevin.
Always a pleasure to see you. You're a doll and a half.